I've been playing Kingshot and covering it here on the channel for quite a long time, but I wanted to do a little bit of investigative research to determine where these strange advertisements came that represent Kingshot as a game that's actually a tower defense game, offering us extremely rewarding amounts of loot, that satisfaction that you get when you collect all of the loot such as this. Now, we do know that Kingshot has a feature inside of the game that does offer some light tower defense. But the question is, why do all of the ads really feature this minuscule feature? It's unbelievable, but now is the best time to dive into Raid Shadow Legends because I've never seen them give away this many champions for free. And you could get all of them using my QR code or my link in the description. Thanks to Raid for sponsoring the video. Let me show you guys what's up. First of all, guys, I love playing this game. I play it on my other channel, Echo Raid Shadow Legends, every single day. I would urge you to come check it out. It's linked in the description of this video right alongside the link to download Raid. Now, let me tell you what you get. First of all, utilizing my QR code or link is going to get you 4 free champions, a legendary Elenaril that you're going to want on day 1, and then 3 epic champions, including Uugo, Tagoar, and the Mausoleum Mage. That's 4 champions you get just from using my code, but it gets better because once you do that, you then can put in a new player code and you could unlock my recommendation to you, the Cheshire Cat, an amazing arena champion that I still use to this day, 2 years into the game, utilizing code KittyCut. This is one you don't want to miss. But it gets even better because right now, in exclusive time in Raid, you can get yourself Ezio, another attack-based legendary champion that you get after 7 days of logging in. This is another one that you must have on your account. Let me tell you a little secret. When I started playing Raid, I didn't use any codes. I wasn't smart enough to do it. But you guys now know the hint. You know the secret. And 2 years after you're diving into the game, you're gonna be in even better position than I'm in because you're gonna be clearing content quicker, unlocking 6 champions just from starting playing, 3 legendaries and 3 epics. You are gonna be ecstatic. Now, I urge you guys to download the game with my QR code, take advantage of this opportunity, and check out my videos over on Echo Raid Shadow Legends. I'll see you guys in game, and thanks again to Raid for sponsoring the video. I mean, any of the advertisements that you see, you'll notice that it's featuring the king on his horse, defending his territory against incoming enemies, dropping gold as he is successful, and placing turrets. We see this everywhere amongst the advertisements, and in actuality, this is not what the game is. It's a strategy city war building game, and it's not as represented. But research came to fruition. Now, my friends, you know in the channel, I also share with you many different games that you could play across different genres. I was just recording a video featuring some of the best offline mobile games. That video is actually going to be dropping early this week. You should check it out. And I came across this one. The game is called Thronefall. It's got 100,000 downloads. It's a premium game with a $13 price tag, currently on sale for nearly half the price. And it touts itself as top 5 best paid strategy, build and battle, single player, offline, immersive, play pass. Let's take a look at the trailer right here and see what it's actually about. Now, as you can see, it definitely does look a little bit different than Kingshot. But at the same time, the character that you're playing as looks identical to the character that you have at your base inside of Kingshot. Here, it also isn't represented 100% as the ads are. As you can see, you are defending, you are placing turrets and things that are going to be protecting your base, and you can upgrade them. Essentially, what you're doing here is you're building yourself a huge castle, and you're then defending it against oncoming hordes of enemies. So the question is, why is Kingshot utilizing the whole idea behind this game, Thronefall, and using it in the advertisements for their game, which is actually a kingdom builder? Well, I think we know the answer to this. And that answer is, it's because the game is more exciting in this form. Kingdom builders aren't the most exciting when you look at the gameplay that it offers. Defending your castle, strategy, horde type gameplay is definitely more exciting for an advertisement and how that would go. So clearly that's why Kingshot is utilizing that as its primary selling feature, or I should say getting people to be interested and downloading feature. The question is this okay? Is it all right that they're taking a portion of their game, maybe a 3%, a 1% portion of what's being used inside of their game, and putting it forward as the main concept of the game itself, when really Thronefall right here is the game that offers that gameplay? So we went ahead and did a little quick Google search and asked who the developers are of these games. Thronefall was originally developed for PC and console by Grizzly Games, a two-person team consisting of Paul and James. The mobile version was brought to devices through a partnership with Dog Howl Games, who are handling the mobile adaptation, while the intellectual property was acquired by Mythright late in 2025. Let's ask the same question about Kingshot. Kingshot is developed by Century Games. It's an idle strategy survival game released in 2025 that combines tower defense, base building, and 4X strategy. The game is known for its immersive monetization and marketing following the success of the Whiteout survival game by the same developer. So as you can see right here, there is no connection in development between Kingshot and between Thronefall. So that leads me to ask the question. Since there's no crossover between developers, I thought that maybe there was. It seems that Kingshot is very heavily inspired by the gameplay and even the look of Thronefall, while also being very heavily inspired by the previous game that they created, Whiteout Survival. Let's be honest here, guys. Whiteout Survival and Kingshot are basically the same game, just with a different setting. I'm sure many of you already realized that. So we have two questions to answer right here. Thronefall. Should they be upset that Kingshot is utilizing something that represents their gameplay fairly well to advertise their game? Or is that advertisement actually helping Thronefall? Because when people do find the game, they say, oh, let me go purchase that because it looks like a ton of fun. I will say, I've been playing Kingshot on this channel for 5 months, and I never knew about Thronefall until I went on a deep dive search for some great offline games. That's how I found this. The advertisements that I see on Facebook, Instagram, X, wherever they may advertise, never led me in any way to its heavily inspired game, Thronefall. Would Thronefall put in some type of a lawsuit for this? I don't think so. I don't think that that's happened, and it probably won't ever happen, also because Thronefall is from a much smaller company. So as I mentioned, we have two questions. The first question is it okay to do this, to utilize this type of gameplay that's heavily inspired from another title, not at all related to their title, to do the advertising? I mean, let's be honest, in Kingdom Builders, this genre is the worst for doing that. They misrepresent their games the most heavily versus any other genre that I've ever seen. The second question is it okay to put out advertisements misrepresenting the game? Putting out advertisements that lead a player to believe that they're going to be getting this tower defense style, highly rewarding game where you get all of this gold and all of these rewards and build your towers. And in turn, you get a game that is a 4X strategy, heavily monetized kingdom builder style game. Obviously, I do enjoy Kingshot. I do enjoy Kingdom Builders. But if I were someone who maybe wasn't familiar with the genre, but knew tower defense, because it's a little bit more of a known genre itself, you could find yourself getting caught in the trap of, oh, this is really fun to build my base and all the casual things, but then you start falling into, my base was attacked, I lost everything, and I need to now spend money to recuperate all the things that I wish I had. If you didn't, of course, buy the builder pack, which is like $2 or $3 in the beginning of the game, which, you know, is essentially making a bit of their money for that advertising back right off the bat. What are your thoughts on that? I know many of you here on the channel do play Kingshot and really do enjoy the game, but of course, like many in the genre, they do some shady things when it comes to advertising. And when I found Thronefall, I just had to share with you guys because I was like, boom, light bulb on. This is what puts it all together. This is where it all came from. And to be honest, I was just heavily surprised. Tomorrow, start something brand new on the channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.